Okay, so I'm going to try to quickly explain everything that's in the bullet points of like 1 through 5 and where to go. So this is one of, and all the folders should pretty much look the same, whether your child's in core 5, 6, or 8, how it's all laid out. So the first thing is you're going to see something that says summative criterion C prep folder. Okay, so I want to be clear that the summative is going to be in all criterions. There is an A, audio evaluation, B, reading evaluation, C, speaking evaluation, and D, writing evaluation. But for the speaking evaluation, it is this presentation that I'm explaining right now. Okay, so the first thing, I sent out a survey asking students. They are pretty much presenting on a clothing item and its significance, whether it be a cultural clothing item or a personal clothing item that they possess that is important to them. So I asked them to tell me which one. And for those who did, I gave them a separate folder. If your child opens this folder and sees nothing, it is because they did not tell me if they chose a cultural clothing item or a personal one. So that's the first thing. I need to know which one they selected. The next thing, when they open it, they're going to see the details. Each folder, it doesn't matter which one you chose. Just come in. Each folder, doesn't matter which one you chose, comes with a description of the project. Yes, it's in Spanish, but a lot of words look like the English, so it should be able to figure out where their final. So I think I can annotate. This one describes the project. This one gives them a sample of the visual, and this one is where they actually create the visual for their Flipgrid. And I'll come back to the steps. So let me clear that. I don't know how to clear it. Okay, maybe I go to a different one and it'll clear. Anyways, so let me get off the pen. Mouse. Sorry, I am figuring this system out myself. So that's where they need to go. First thing is first. So once they tell me which one, right, they're going to have access to that folder. With that folder, I'm going to ask them to, sorry. So when they go to description, like let's say they chose cultural, right? They open the description. This tells them, once it opens, all the details of their project. They are going to take this description, the description of everything I'm looking for and everything I'm evaluating is here. And the second page has a rough draft. So you know how this is loading. I don't want to waste your time, but when you open this, you'll see there's like a bullet point. There was a calendar of when things are due, and these boxes for the rough draft. Students are expected to copy and paste these 2 pages into their unit packet. What I mean is all students have a unit packet. So I'll move, it doesn't matter. So this unit packet, when it's opened up, this is a sample for a student. They were to copy and paste the description into their unit packet. So at the end pages, they have the description and they were to work on the draft that is filling out the information. And then this is where I give them feedback. And so this is what they plan on saying. After they've gotten my feedback, that's when they go in the folder that they chose. So let's say they chose ropa cultural, which is the cultural clothing item, in the prep folder. So they went to description. They've copied and pasted. They filled out the draft. They've gotten my feedback. That's when they go into presentation for Flipgrid and work on a visual presentation. Okay. They should be singing something blank because that's for them to work in for me to access. Once they work in their visual presentation, so that was the student who chose cultural. See how they have like a visual going? Okay. That's when they go to Flipgrid and they see the assignment. Let me save it. Oh, okay. And they watch the video, the same video in this email, and this describes what they need. And I already have one response. There should be a red button. They click it, they share their screen, they show their physical presentation and say what they pretty much wrote out in the rough draft. And that's what needs to be submitted for Criterion C. I know there are many elements. Hopefully the detailed written laid out and this video helps support where to go to find different things. Obviously email me if there's any follow-up questions. I'm only rushing because I want to make this quick. I know parents hate getting long videos. Have a nice day.